On the Shitcase Cinema. Oh, it's the Shitcase Cinema.
I'm a Derek. Derek's don't run.
Now, I'm sure if you've stumbled across this review, it's basically because you're familiar with bad taste and know how insanely cool it is. But if you're unfamiliar with it, I'll try to educate your primitive mind. And if you're not familiar with the movie, nor care about it, or this review, then why are you watching this? Weirdos. Now, this is Peter Jackson's first film that he ever made, which was released in 1987, but took an entire 4 years to make with his own money and support from family and friends. I've tried doing stuff like this in the past, and well, nothing that we filmed came out like this. In fact, our stuff was pretty crap. I grew up on this movie when I was young, and despite it being the granddaddy of real splatter gore films, it's very tongue-in-cheek and as far from seriousness as you can possibly get. Just like this mystery star guest.
Haha! Welcome to today's video, boys and girls, and I'm the video star guest. But to keep my identity hidden, I'm gonna wear these special Elton John shades which makes everything blue, and I like blue. So in today's video, we're gonna take a trip to the other side of the world, depending on where you come from. And we're gonna go to a place called Middle Earth. Actually, it's called New Zealand. And if you happen to live in New Zealand, then get on a plane and waste your money flying around just to go back, just to say that you're fucking mental and you've done it anyway. Look at it spin around. It's like a globe. New Zealand, hobbits.
So we're in New Zealand in a small fictional place called Kaihora. So here's our lead character called Derek. Now, believe it or not, he's played by Peter Jackson before he discovered 24-hour McDonald's and tried to make himself look like a fucking hobbit. Hobbits are from Lord of the Rings, if you don't know. And if you don't know what Lord of the Rings are, then go back and crawl under your stone. Now, Derek is a complete bumbling four-eyed loser who is some part of a top-secret undercover group.
The Astro Investigation and Defence Service.
Now, we discover that he's got a poor bugger tied up on a piece of rope hanging off a cliff, who is also played by Peter Jackson, before he discovered 24-hour McDonald's. I mean, talk about stretching out the budget, eh?
Oh Christ, isn't it the bloody farmer?
I was actually going to say it looks like Professor Bruce, but hey-ho.
It is a bloody farmer.
Now, the rest of Derek's team include Barry, who is running around on the beach blowing out zombies' brains. Just another normal day in New Zealand. And these two cool dudes called Frank and Ozzy. I used to think these guys rocked when I was young. I still do actually, so there you go. So why are these guys hanging around in a small New Zealand town killing zombies, I hear you ask? Well, one, they're aliens, not zombies, okay? And two, well, there's probably jack shit to do in a small New Zealand town, so go figure. Go kill an alien. Or blow up a sheep. What? So Derek decides to torture the dude tied up, which attracts a bunch of other goons who come a-running. Now, Barry radios him, warning him of the impending doom, but Derek's come prepared with a machine gun. Oh yeah, he means business. Look out, Rambo. Whoa, look out for that cow shit too, boy. Jesus. The comedy in this film is so great, you really do get the feel and sense that it's just a bunch of mates having fun together and being productive. You kind of feel you're part of the team in a way. So after shooting the hell out of these extras and blood and guts flying all over, Derek lands himself in trouble here on the edge of the cliff. Watching this scene has always made me feel awkward, just the way that he almost loses his balance and seeing the long way down. I mean, I wouldn't film that, no. Derek's got more balls than a Chinese ping pong tournament. Oh no, where's Professor Bruce? I mean, the other version of Peter Jackson gone to? Peekaboo! Fucking weirdo playing hide and seek. Oh dear. Now, one thing I should add is that Derek, while shooting the bad guys, makes his own sound effects. What a legend. Now, also in the small town is a friendly four-eyed Vic who's out collecting money for charity, but he runs into trouble and he's chased by evil Peter Jackson, but after a little close encounter he manages to escape. Close your window and drive off, you four-eyed twat. Now, if you'd like to complain about my blatant abuse of four-eyed twats, please send an email to the address which I will give out at the end of the video. Now, before too long, the vicar is caught and told he's going to be eaten because the aliens have a new craving for human flesh. Turns out the aliens are in the fast food trade and work for
Crumbs Crunchy Delights Organization.
It's different, I suppose. I mean, it's not every day that aliens come down to Earth to make fast food out of humans, and it's not a shit idea, it's just different, alright? So the mission is to rescue this guy and kill off all the aliens in as many amusing and inventive ways as possible. So get those guns sorted, get dressed up, and off you go, ripping off aliens' heads and playing football with their heads.
The old magic's still there.
Yeah, chill out, Ozzy, it wasn't that good. Oh, there you go, shooting pisshead aliens in the head. I love that there's a drunk alien. Oh dear me. And here's a quick montage of lots of aliens getting shot. Woo! Yay! Bang bang! You're dead. But where's Derek? He's out and about on his own with his brain falling out. Oh yeah, he's still alive, just got a bit of brain damage. That's it, lad, mash it back in there. Good as new. Oh, and he hates Steven Seagulls as well. Look, bosh! Poor plastic bird. Although it's meant to be obviously fake for the laughs, it's fun to see stuff like this and know that so much time, love and effort went into making this movie, but I'm sure some people just think that it's total bullshit. What, you think you can do better? You're having a laugh? Now if you think you can do better, then just send me an email which I will give the address to at the end of this video. So he just staggers around until the big finale, so let's get back to the action. No wait, in fact, let's have some little random clips from Shitcase fans who like bad taste.
This movie is shit. The acting is shit, the writing is shit, the special effects are shit. The bad guys don't even have passions. What's up with that? Take my advice, guys. Don't watch this film. Just watch this review instead.
Bad taste. I'll let this sum it up.
We will be heading for Nod with 6 of our co-workers in a state of permanent death. They died today, murdered by some real arseholes.
Sitting here at Crumb's Crunchy Delights. So far the service here sucks. And given that fact, I'm hoping the bastards kick their asses so these people get put out of business.
Oh, welcome gastronauts! And for today's cooking sketch, I would like to introduce you to an outstanding dish from the infamous Crumb's Country Delights. I see the food is ready, and for my friend Robert, who has decided to introduce it to us, I shall take a bite.
Hello?
We've got trouble.
I'll be right there. I can't do that. I'm a Derek. And Dereks don't run.
Yeah, well, Dereks do run. Look, see, running, jogging or something. Arsehole. So, good stuff guys, but enough bollocks, back to the action. More shooting aliens. Now if you don't like films about shooting aliens, well, guys dressed up in blue shirts, then you'll probably hate this.
Wankers.
So let's see what's happening when this old pervert, he's the leader, hides behind a bush. Oh, actually this might not be a good idea, but anyway, he's turned into an alien. I love the funny noises they all make. So yeah, they look ridiculous, but again, that's the entire point. Now apparently Peter Jackson made all these himself, so as always this film gets nothing but my entire respect. Which is a rare thing coming from me because I'd normally just say, this is shit! Or, this is fucking awful! Speaking of awful, before the battle started, our hero Frank infiltrated the aliens' meeting because he looks exactly like the alien who was in there moments before and enjoys a steaming bowl of green vomit. Has anyone seen The Exorcist? Well, whatever. Just a random scene, but he seems to enjoy it. Scruffy bastard. So here's a fat alien chef fighting with Ozzy. Looks a bit like Professor Bruce. So anyway, the only way to beat a jolly fatty chef is to throw him over the balcony. Derek, meanwhile, is driving around in his groovy little van which has the Beatles in there. How awesome is that? Well, I think it is, so screw you. Now here's my favourite battle. Derek versus a random alien. Round 1 to Derek when he drives into him, splat. Round 2 to the random goon for that cracking shot. Round 3 goes to Derek for this kick and classic comment. Bastard. And it ends with a draw with another hitch from the alien. So Ozzy's had enough of this shit and goes to get the rocket launcher, blows up his own goddamn car, takes half of the house to pieces. I think that's an awesome shot there, I mean it looks amazing. I don't know if it's some kind of model or what. And then this last rocket flies in past the bad guy leader, past Derek who pops up for the big fight, and Jesus Christ! Poor sheep, oh that's got to hurt. Man, it's all happening now. Exploding sheep, kicks to the knackers. Wow. So yeah, the aliens retreat when the lawn is actually a huge mat that gets pulled in. Ozzy has his legs shot and Frank goes to save him. His name is Ozzy, not Ozzy. That always used to make me chuckle. So Derek chops up a load of aliens with his chainsaw, making the Texas Chainsaw Massacre look like the kiddies' version of a horror film. And while in space, oh yeah, the house is actually a spaceship. What? Don't knock it. Could you do better? Derek flies in and stupidly chainsaws his way through the bad guy leader, and yeah, it's pretty gross. And then his plan is to go get the aliens wherever they may be.
I'm coming to get you, bastards!
So the film ends with the guys driving away to an amazing song aptly called Bad Taste, which is definitely one of the highlights of the film in my opinion. So go check it out. Now, to show your love for this film, you should reenact 3 things from it. Like shooting guns and making your own sound effects. How about eating some strange green vomity goo like Frank did? Or how about headbutting a badly homemade bird? Wash. So Bad Taste is the best low-budget horror black comedy that I've ever seen, so it gets a very strong 9 out of 10. Oh, and the email address in case you want it is hk74 at...
So, gastronauts, I hope you enjoyed that, but there's no more time. I'll save the main course for next time, which I'm going to prepare now. I love the Ed Reg. I'm gonna suck his brains out.